Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. So I have a question for you. Now, if you hear, before I go any farther, if you hear any dogs barking or making goofy noises, I have both of mine. Joker, who is my 100-pound black lab, who thinks that he is a lap dog, and Harley, who is my little lab, or I'm sorry, she's not a lab, she's a German Shepherd Hound mix here with me. And they, always are looking for attention. Anyway, the reason I was coming to you today is because I wanted to ask you if you are tired of the drama that has besieged our cute little true crime community. I mean, I was listening to different creators, and I have to tell you, you're hard pressed to find a conversation about true crime. It's mainly this drama and this, chewing at each other's necks. And the reason I bring this up is because someone had left on my channel a comment, and I thought, this person's right, and I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and throw my head in the ring. This person is a creator, and she had written about how, she has her own channel. She would love to create her own content, but she is hesitant to do so in fear of being attacked in retaliation by these other creators who may not agree with her opinions, with her thoughts, with her conclusions. And I remember thinking to myself, how sad is that? And she specifically named the creator that she fears. And I'm not going to say the name because it's like beckoning the beast. So I will just call her the kitchen lady. I have seen an uptick in attacks on not one, but a lot of creators from the kitchen lady and her subs. And, I unsubscribed from her channel a while ago just because I saw behaviors that I didn't like, and I typically do not go over to her channel to listen to her. It's just something I will not do. I will not give her a click for any type of monetization on any of her links. But the stories I was hearing over the past couple of months had me curious, and I thought, it can't be that bad. I mean, this sounds like a lunatic. And so, instead of just taking somebody else's word, I decided, okay, you know what? I have to go against my, own feelings, and I'm going to go waddle over to her channel, and I'm going to click on this link and, see and hear what people are saying that they're seeing and hearing. So I clicked on the link, and I have to tell you, throughout the entire video, I sat there with my mouth wide open. And the only way I could describe it was I was looking at somebody who was almost maniacal. I mean, really. And the topic she was discussing was Natasha Cooper and her fundraising. And I watched this woman, break out how much money Natasha was making here and what was there. And she was counting this money. She was looking to see who was donating this money. She had thoughts that people were donating and then getting a refund and then redonate. I mean, you couldn't keep up with it. And I got to tell you, I work in the money business. That's my business. I went to school for it. I have a master's degree for it. And what she was saying just didn't make any sense. But what was more disturbing was, along with counting this money and trying to get an accounting of where it was going, even though it's none of her business, she started talking about fraud and accusing Natasha of fraud. Now, I have to tell you something. I have listened to Natasha. Love her or hate her, is neither here nor there to me. I believe everybody can go listen to whatever creator they want to listen to. I happen to like Natasha. And I think I like Natasha because she and I have very much the same personality. We don't pull any punches. And, for example, if you put a dress on that's 3 sizes too small on you, I will tell you you look like a sausage. And I truly believe that Natasha would too, not intending to hurt your feelings, but being honest. So when the kitchen lady was doing such an accounting over this woman's donations that were sent to her by adults of their own free will, I don't think Natasha was holding a gun to their head. But, Natasha wanted to get some money. She wanted to do some fundraising for different things. She was honest what she wanted them for. One was for an attorney fund, which I'm sure she is using. One was for her to go away somewhere. Another was for her birthday. Really, she provides companionship. She provides laughs. She is a funny woman. They have karaoke over there. When I first came across Natasha's channel, I will tell you, I really liked it there. I liked her sitting in her recliner. And if you sit back and you looked at her sitting in her recliner with her panel, it kind of gives you the feeling that you're sitting in her living room with a bunch of friends discussing different topics or singing or whatever it is. And that was something I really enjoyed. I never got to participate in any of the panels or anything like that because I was otherwise busy. But I would listen, on replay to her lives, and I'd laugh with them, and if somebody had something, that they were sad about, I was right there crying with them. But, like I said, I enjoy Natasha just because she has the same kind of personality as I do. But, so I was watching the kitchen lady, count her money, and then she was accusing of her of fraud, and she was contacting, this is really sick. She was contacting PayPal, and then she was going to contact all the big newspapers and news outlets, like CNN, I guess. I don't know. She really thought that she was going to make a name for herself. And really, I think she made herself look really crazy, okay? Then after that, after accounting for all of her money and accusing her of fraud, then she went on to another topic. And this topic was where Natasha was spending her money. And she was extremely offended that Natasha goes to a casino. Well, some people enjoy going to the casino. I have to tell you, when I was younger, I went to the casino all the time. And, you go, you play, you take so much money that you plan on losing, and then you come home. And, you come home a winner or you come home a loser. But it was just, again, almost maniacal about how she was describing how these machines worked. And, she really didn't win this money. This is the money that who cares? She does not owe you an nobody owes the kitchen lady an explanation of what they do with their money. Really, who cares? This was money, again, I'm going to repeat it, that was freely donated to Natasha by her community. if Natasha decided to take that money and burn it outside in a bonfire or in a fireplace, it is nobody's business. She is entitled to go have fun. And so I wonder if the kitchen lady was so obsessed about Natasha going to this casino because she doesn't go anywhere to have fun. At least it doesn't appear that way. And the reason why I say it doesn't appear that way is because if you're having fun, you're not paying attention to whom you would consider your arch enemy is doing with their money. Am I right or wrong? So anyway, excuse my voice, by the way. I have terrible sinus issues going on right now. It's that time of the year. And, because I do live in a climate that gets cold, my heat dries out my throat and my sinuses, and sometimes I'll get a gravelly voice, or I have to breathe out of my mouth in order to, just stay conscious here. But anyway, as I was saying, she was like obsessed with the fact that Natasha was going to, oh my God, the casino. And what was even more disturbing than that was that one of her subs went to the casino. Oh my God. She went to the casino that Natasha likes to visit. I don't know what this accomplishes, people. I really don't. So, to me, it's almost like stalking, and it's harassment, and I almost would say it's kind of illegal to be doing this. Just for the simple fact is this is real life. And to do this to somebody, to admit that it's being done, is just, without recourse, without any remorse. Oh, look at that, and oh, look at, she must have really been there because she knew what it was. Well, of course, she said what it was like. She told you what the casino was about. And so she went to the casino. It wasn't like a brothel, or it's not like we're living in the prohibition area where this is like banned. If you have money and you want to go to a casino, you can go. And yes, there are perks that casinos give you. And you know what? To go online or to use a casino that you or one of your subs knows about and compare it to the casino that Natasha goes to compared to her perks that she's offered. Really, why would you be comparing casinos and what their perks are? And why would you try to be, saying that what she is telling us is disinformation? I'm truly trying to figure out what you are accomplishing. Because the way I see it, you accomplished nothing except for making yourself look like a big dummy. Some casinos give you a free room. Some will give you a free buffet. One out here by me, if you go there and you spend so much money, you can get to eat free at their all-you-can-eat crab buffet. And they have king crab legs, by the way. It's delicious. I'm going to have to tell my husband we're going to have to go there soon. Because now I just give myself a taste for them. But, like I said, I don't understand. And she goes from one topic to the next. And I think the reason she does this is simply to try to lure people away from Natasha or any other creator that she has set her sights on, so that they will subscribe to her and give her the money that they're giving to Natasha or anybody else. And I don't know what has given her the idea that she seems to own this part of the internet. YouTube is huge. And there's plenty of money to go around to everybody else. And I have to tell you, wildly successful YouTubers are not attacking other YouTubers. It's actually the losers that are attacking other YouTubers. I should say, not everybody's a loser. Of course, if you're attacked by people like the kitchen lady, of course you're going to slap back and you will start attacking them. And rightly so, I think you're justified. But you're not making up things. You are addressing things that she has accused you of. Now, of course I'm going on and on and on because I haven't talked for a long time. I've kept a lot of opinions to myself. But I have to tell you, I was there and heard when she had gone ahead and had spread some horrible disinformation about one of Natasha's mods, Jax. I mean, who does that? And, she claimed she didn't know and it was public information and it was sent to her. And she was just squirming to get out of that. But I have to tell you, last time I checked, ignorance is no excuse under the law. And if somebody had sent me information regarding somebody, I certainly would be vetting it out before I shared it with anybody else. And I don't even think that I would be talking about it. Just for the simple fact is, I don't think it's my place to do that. I don't know. She just has gotten some, I don't know if it's money, if she's not getting as much as she had anticipated. We know all the prices are going up, and this is her way of trying to secure her income, but it really has become disgusting. Plain and simple, disgusting. And Natasha is not just one person that she has targeted. She's targeted. Jay is for justice. Jay is grounded. She talks about true crime. Oh, sure, she gets off on other topics, but she's been doing this a long time, a really long time. And she's grown her audience and her reputation so much so that she's mentioned in the news. And you know what? I'm pretty proud of her for doing that. Jay's a lot of fun. I like listening to Jay. She has some very interesting guests. She has some very interesting commentary. And I think she does a good job. But of course, the kitchen lady has to attack her as well. Then she attacks Marissa from Molly Go Lightly. Love her or hate her, I will tell you that yes, Molly Go Lightly is very passionate about what she does. And I think it comes from her region of the United States that some people find her loud, boisterous, but that's her community. That's how they are. They're loud and boisterous, just very much like people from Chicago. Molly reminds me of my Aunt Lorraine. And Molly, if you ever hear this, this is a compliment for you. My Aunt Lorraine had passion that would not quit. And you know what? Nobody could shut her up when she got on her soapbox, just because she had a very definite set of ideas and a moral compass. And when she set out to do something, she accomplished it. So my hat's off to Molly. But there's other creators that have come out, and their subs who have come out who've been attacked. And when you hear that spreadsheets are being made, and I might be repeating myself, but when spreadsheets are made and lives are recorded and things are used to dox people or go real life, that's just not acceptable. That's not what a professional does. It's actually what a desperate person does. Because if you have content that is interesting to a wide audience, then you don't have to do this. And I happened to glance when I waddled over to her channel. I happened to notice something very interesting. When the kitchen lady talks about true crime or really anything else, her crafts, or when her husband, poor guy, does anything online, there isn't as many views as when she does this drama bullshit. Sorry, but that's exactly what it is. Or her sad fishing. That's when it seems that she gets the most views to her channel. So I think that's why she does this. It's not just one person that she attacks. She goes from creator to creator to creator to creator. And I think the reason, or the rhyme and reason of who she attacks is people she finds to be a threat to her wallet, to her subscribers, to the views that her channel gets. And isn't that a sorry state of affairs, really? I don't know. I've ranted on quite a bit about it, but this comment that this creator left on my channel really was quite disturbing to me. The people are afraid or hesitant to create content in fear of retaliation. Here's what I say. You make your content, you say what you want to say, you go to the channels that you want to visit, and if the kitchen lady doesn't like it, too bad. I would just suggest that you don't cross any lines, that you don't make false accusations. If there's bad behavior that you witness, you can talk about it. You absolutely can. I mean, really, these threats of lawyers and lawsuits is getting old. I also would suggest that, you just keep everything above board. Be honest. Kind of like what I'm doing now. Let me know what you think in the comments.